Hey guys, so we're here talking about a goal setting action plan. You know, a lot of us have some awareness of setting a SMART goal. So a SMART goal is what's specific. The M is for measurable. So how can you measure it and know that you're working towards a measurable goal? The A is for achievable or attainable, so that it is something that you can achieve. The R is for realistic or relevant. So it's something that is actually doable. And the T is for timely or time bound. So that's fairly common language, but sometimes it's a good reminder that we want to set our goals to be SMART. And that is just the first step. So when we set a SMART goal, whatever it is you want to do, then the next thing you need to do to actually have that goal achievable, there are other steps that you need. So there is a document attached with this video that will help you think about what those action steps will be. But before I go into some of the action steps, I just want to tell you a quick story. So about 4 years ago, we were blending a family and getting rid of houses and condos and all those things. And we needed to find a house. Typically, in the past, the house has already been chosen or bought, or the location is decided upon before the house was sold. In this situation, because of the time frame and the circumstances, it wasn't happening. So we were losing our current home within about 6 weeks. And we had a blended family, so 3 young adults at that time that were still living at home, and we needed to find a house. So the anxiety level was increasing, and we didn't know what was going to happen, because it felt like in 6 weeks we were going to be homeless. So we went back to what we know. We wrote down a very, very SMART goal, and it was to buy the house that we loved, that had 5 bedrooms, was an open concept, was bright, was close to a park, and that was in a neighborhood that we liked. And we needed to buy that house by June 3rd. We wrote that goal down, but then the next thing was key, is every day we had actionable steps that we were doing to achieve that goal. So then every day we worked the plan. We started with MLS. We actually did rent faster because we were trying to keep our options open. Maybe we needed to rent for a while. So we did rent faster. We had conversations with people. We drove neighborhoods. We changed the scope of our MLS search. We had a whole bunch of actionable steps that we took every single day, and we had those written out and listed and stuck on the fridge, and that was the plan every single day. I will tell you, probably one of the busiest weekends in our life, we were searching MLS on the Friday night, and a listing came up that was a home that had just newly listed. It was 5 days old, and it looked amazing. That Friday night, in amongst a million things going on, our daughter was graduating, we had work responsibilities, we had barbecues and events and a million things happening. The Friday night we found the listing. We ended up going to see the house on the Saturday. We went and brought the kids back Saturday night between grad events, and we purchased the house. The next day, the 3rd was the Monday, and the house was purchased. So it's really about the everyday actionable steps. So things to think about when you look at that is, what's the priority in this? So is this a key priority that you're looking at every day, and is a part of one of those, even those 1 or 2 or 3 things you want to accomplish in a day? So get that goal and those actionable steps in that priority order, so know what that is. Think about the positive, write the goal in the positive, write the action steps in the positive. And actually, you know what? Write it in your calendar. Have a schedule. Know that at this time you're actually going to do this action step to achieve that. Get that in the calendar and in your schedule, so you can actually do that every day. The other things I would actually say is, I write my goal down, and I'll show you my journal. This is the book where I write my goal down every day, and I actually have a whiteboard right there that has my goal as well. I write my goal down almost every day. Get clear, make it sure it's from that heart-centered place. And then I also will speak it out. And so as I'm writing, I say it to myself. It's referenced around my office. And those are really great ways to just kind of manifest a real positive energy to achieve that goal. And there's great scientific research that talks about when you write that goal down, the chances of success are much more than if you don't write it down. So, a few little tips to achieving an action plan for those goals and being so successful and being the best leader that you want to be. Because when you have goals that you can achieve, you do show up the best. You are the best for yourself, for your team of people, and for your organization. Thanks, guys, and have a great day. We'll see you on the other side.